guess everything is set up. Still, as I'm always sticking like to my inner timetable. So I will like wait for another couple of minutes to actually start. Because like I set for myself like times that normally like start my German streams around 6 of like the time that is here in Austria, and I'll have a bit like a later time for English streams or streams in English language, and like so I start them at 10 here, which is, I have no idea what time in bigger English-speaking communities in countries. But so there's another 2 minutes that we can enjoy the background music of like this new starting screen. Talking about starting screen. One thing, like I'm using music here with a Creative Commons license, but as usual, like makes sense to credit them. Hi Sistine. And so I put the details of like who did it at least once in the chat now. And of course, like when I put this on YouTube, it will also get there in the description. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, like another minute, then we will start. Until then, as said, like enjoy the music. I quite like the track. It's cool. But to be honest, I don't hear it. Like I haven't figured out Streamlabs that much that I always hear what I want to hear. But the more important part is that it's in the stream. And so this looks as if this is the case. So here we are, back in Ravenloft Strahd's possession. Like this quite old game, 1994. And if you remember back what happened in the last... No, okay, this was like the wrong save game. It's also not the right save game. Or is this the right save game? It seems so. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah. Yeah, everything's alright. Everything. I'm just like, as always, like need a bit of time to get into this. As yeah, one thing that is not very visible is that unfortunately in the last session we lost one of our companions, and in this game this is actually quite disastrous. Velika died, and we only can get her back if we would have like the right cleric spell, which is we can try it out. Okay, we have erased that. Everything's full here. So yeah, we have to figure out at first side as the inventory, and then so let's check. There is a bit of space, so let's just put Silver Moon key, and this key we already used in another dungeon, so I guess we don't need it anymore. So let's put it there. Which one was now like the raised dead scroll? And now the short sword is getting back to Rose Bouquet. We save another time and no. No, it looks as if we can't just like survive Velika, so we have a dead companion, which is quite a shitty situation. But let's see whether we find another one. What we just did is like that we cleaned a dungeon under. Let's listen to him first. So we got the quest of this paladin to clean this dungeon and get his holy symbol there. We got his holy symbol there. And so we got his holy symbol there. We brought it back now. Is there any space in any quiver? This would be practical, but no. No. Evil's seal of entrance. So that's the most important thing that we found is a paladin sword. Paladin sword, which is quite a strong sword. So this is like the most important thing. A paladin's dagger. Yeah, I don't care so much. Okay. But the paladin sword is definitely worth it. Okay, that's everything as that we got as a reward for the quest. And so now we will get out again. And I would say, although I know it's like not super exciting at first, but what we still have to do is checking out what's in the other houses here. On the one hand, like if we find another companion somewhere, especially like a cleric or something, this would be awesome. Oh, and it seems by night it's not a good idea to hang out in the streets of Barovia, because there are darklings, and darklings are not no normal brigands, are not normal rogues or something. They're actually like really nasty enemies. So have I been in, like, I can't remember whether I was in there. So let's check it out another time, just so we see. But this looks like there is nothing too interesting in here. By the way, I'm super glad that we have or that I have 3 viewers at the moment. Like I really like this Ravenloft thing, although it's like an old game, not always a very handy game and so on. But I really like the atmosphere and like this strange world that Ravenloft is. And so it's quite cool if there are a couple of people that are going on this adventure with me. As usual, feel free, or would be super, super nice. No. Okay. No. No. It would be super nice if you write in the chat so we can talk a bit while we're playing this game here. So interaction is always like a good thing, not only like for the stats or for Twitch or whatever, but actually like really to just to make the stream a better thing and more fun on all sides. Oh, this would be amazing. I feel like super much under pressure at the moment because of the darklings that are running around in this village. Cows, chickens, dogs, geese. Where are the animals of the village? Never have I known a village so devoid of livestock. We should be pushing our way through stubborn market traffic or fending off village mutts. If the few simple creatures which inhabit every village have seen fit to stay away from this place, we should be especially wary. Fuck, they're still. Sorry. I'm not pretty sure whether it's allowed to swear on Twitch streams. I said, like, I feel quite under pressure if so many darklings are running around in the streets of... But yeah, the problem is a bit that it's night. During daytime there are not so many darklings hanging out in the streets of Barovia. And I would prefer this a lot at the moment, but this means we have to like run from the darklings till the morning comes, or we simply trap ourselves and have to fight them. The problem with darklings... Oh no, this is a brigand. Okay, brigands are fine. Is not that they're like super, super strong and undefeatable or anything, but simply that darklings have poisonous weapons. And yeah, you see how easy people are dying in this game, so I would be quite against. Can I rest here? Could I find the inn? I'm not pretty sure whether I guess I haven't written it on the map where the inn is. I guess in the inn you can sleep safely. I'm afraid you'll find the warehouse abandoned. Trade has become forgotten art in Barovia. Few travel and fewer still can afford to transport valuables from place to place. In recent years, that cost has become their lives. Darkling, 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 darkling. It's still there. Okay, let's go to this door. Let's check out the inside. What I really would love to find is something like a store where I simply can sell stuff, because my like you've seen my inventory, there is no space in them whatsoever. So it would be quite good to get rid of some of the stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is this? Oh no, it's another. Okay, this might be the end. This is the end. Okay, but so now we know in the warehouse there is strange mutated people hanging out there. No, again. I don't want anyone poisoned. I just want a bit of peace. Can I sleep in here? If I can sleep in here, this would be amazing. Yes, rested 12 hours and 10 minutes. This sounds like hopefully daytime. Yes, looks much better. So now we can start. So at first we were right here like there was nothing in there. So we just put none. And then where are we now? Okay, we turn wrong part of the keyboard. So we try this one as next, I would say. So there is a cat, there is a barrel, there is a person wandering around. And obviously like a second door somewhere. Yes, it is there. Cool. So in there, nothing of interest. So maybe let's check out this big one, this big house that is on our back now. Barovia and misery are one and the same. All those who live here are the waves of fate, doomed to take shelter in this wasteland of a town with no hope of a normal life. I really like, I think in terms of atmosphere, like gameplay is a different story. Gameplay has its flaws. Ah, okay, this is I think this is an inn or something. Blood and wine. Does it say blood and wine? Food and wine? Food and wine, I think. Game, like in terms of gameplay, I would say this game has quite some flaws, but in terms of atmosphere, I think it really like makes a great job. Ah, okay. Ah, this is this inn. Okay, but I'm not pretty sure whether I have been in here. Like, I have been in here for sure, also on the stream, but I load it so often so that I'm not pretty sure whether I've been here. This is, I call her for myself, Lady Corona, as she already, like, got a mask, although in 1994 this was not a necessity yet. But if I remember correctly, she won't talk to me a lot. So, pardon me, but you, seem to want to be left alone. That's an invitation for someone to ask why.
Is it? In my case, I'm sure you're mistaken. You seem pleasant enough, but I have no need of company, sympathy, or your assistance. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be that abrupt. Truly, though, at the moment, I desire very much to be left to my own devices.
Okay, so this is exactly what we're going to do. We leave her by her own device. I guess that's fair enough. And but still, like, even with all this said, she is one of the people that obviously talk to me more than a lot of other people, because like most of the people that you talk to is something like this. Huh, I would have thought the old one would have something to say. Aren't old men with grey beards the first to tell their stories to passers-by? What has befallen land where those who have nothing to lose won't part with a simple smile? So let's talk to this Vistani. Like, Vistani are the Roma and Sinti in this game. And I think what I try to do is simply to replace every gypsy that is coming up in the text, simply to replace it by Roma and Sinti. Although I know it's like more PC, but still like not a perfect solution to just call them Roma and Sinti, as Roma and Sinti are only two two big groups of travelers. So, young Vistani, as a traveler, or maybe a traveler, as a Roma, you must know a great deal of the land outside the town. May we converse with you a moment? Okay, but like I've had this conversation before, so I guess I will skip it. Like it's mainly about that he is able to give me an antidote to the venomous fox of Barovia. 15 coins is the price for it.
Start there, argue there, and finish them, Giorgio. 15 coins and a potion is yours.
I see 15 coins is all you will accept. Unfortunately, it is more than I can pay, regardless of the potion's quality.
No need
Is
to
done.
be surly, friend. Times are hard, especially for a young Vistani such as I. In faith, I will make you this promise, that I shall hold the potion for you until you have acquired coin enough.
Okay, like he will keep one for me. Well, for the moment, we're quickly saving once more. And now, I would like. There's also the possibility. You called yourself an escort. Might you be persuaded to take us to your camp? It's also one thing that I already did. Then something shitty happened, so I loaded again. So I haven't done it yet, I think.
Bray Martikova is the only one who smiles when I enter the blood of the vine. I suppose I might be able to introduce you to one of our camp elders, perhaps even a seer. You're not a villager after all, but you would have to be blinded.
And while they're still talking, I already get like my paper over, because I know that when we're going to the camp, for sure there will be some information that I should write down, otherwise I will forget about a quest that the Vistani, the Roma and Sinti, will give me. If we're to achieve our goal, we can't afford to join in petty squabbles and prejudices. Blindfold
If
us.
you're willing to put that much faith in me, I shan't let you come to harm. Though I can't answer for my elders. They're most likely to have you thrown from camp. You must know as well that it will take some time to reach my people. Not until next evening will you hear of gypsy fiddles and
So he will blindfold us and get us to the Vistani camp.
After hours of hard travel, the dark uncertainty of the blindfold was taken away.
So, and he, of course, like as we all know, in stereotypes that we have about Roma and Cindy,
Safe escort.
there is an old lady that knows magic, blah 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 stuff.
Barvo the seer is
So this is the person that we're going to. Madame Eva waits for us. Last time I was not fast enough to actually like take notes, so I forgot everything. So let's see what she has to say to us. And of course enjoy the great graphics at the moment. And the music, like I really like the music, I really like the atmosphere generally. I think that it did a great job in that.
secluded within. The seer practices her ancient art. The cards, she explains, are reluctant to reveal the fate of outsiders. An accurate reading may be impossible.
So far so good.
Hesitantly, Madame Eva admits to a missing card, to the one face of the Taroko which has been stolen by another of Ravenloft's Georgios.
Okay.
Madame Eva suspects Lord Strahd himself of acquiring the card, perhaps to employ in his own dark rituals
Okay, so actually it was not so much information. It was only that we have to find the missing card from the Sears deck. By the way, great thanks that there are 3 viewers at the moment. This is really nice. A good number for a small game. That for sure, like, that for, I guess, unfair reasons got forgotten much too much. I mean, like, I didn't know it till Furious ROC did tell me about it, which was during my Neverwinter Nights streams. Thanks, man, for this advice. I actually, like, I'm moaning a lot about this game, but I also enjoy it a lot. So... okay, yeah. I did all this talking already with the innkeeper. So, okay. So we know where the inn is. So let's get out of the inn. Write on the card where the inn is, so that we don't that I don't forget it anymore. So, inn. And then check out the other buildings that are around here. It's quite a big village, I would say. So let's check out this house. Has a nice wallpaper. But looks quite empty. Okay, completely empty. This was this house. So let's write on here. Empty. So, okay, and then let's quickly check out this house as well. I mean, like, it's quite clear and quite likely that most of the houses don't have too many interesting things in there, but there is a chance. And like this quest that we did last time, we also just like stumbled in a house, found this paladin that gave us the quest, and so I guess it's really worth it, although it's not super interesting to watch, to actually go through every house. Entering a home uninvited is a skill at which I excel. As luck would have it, the purity of my elven face often calms those I come upon unaware. They must believe I'm a goodly spirit momentarily confused as I wander through their mortal world. So, but I guess this is one of the people that don't say anything interesting. Yeah. Most of the people, this is a bit weird. Like that, on the one hand, of course, like it fits into the mood greatly that all of them don't want to talk at all sorry, with strangers. On the other hand, that they don't even say something like go away or something. Seems a bit weird. There is much to be said for appearing friendly to the natives and possibly winning allies among them. Since we've stepped within the home unannounced, a caution and friendly approach is the best. No, don't worry. It's not corona. It's just too much talking done already today. So a friendly approach is the best, but this one is not sitting there, so he might be special. And maybe has something to say. So what are we going to say? We don't mean to intrude, but are you alright? Yours is one of the few doors not barred to us, and we're in search of information.
Unlocked. Have I left the door open again? Does it matter now that my son is lost? You have no idea how I've searched. No idea. The townsfolk talk as if I never had a son. Or as if he's been dead for years. If only the dreams would tell me more.
Oh, okay, like the first thing we already asked, and so we know that he lost his son. Okay, we thought to ask for assistance, but you look as if you might need our help. Are you well?
Oh, my dear son. He's not alive. Not in Barovia. I can tell you that. Our father feels these things. He knows them in his dreams. The dreams. I've seen the dead, bloodless face of the boy, of my son. And I've heard him speak. In dreams, he tells me he will be avenged. And then lightning strikes in the forest. He is gone.
So we met a traveler on the way here. Do you know of the Vistani?
Have no dealing with the Vistani. I warn you. Such vagabonds may have had a hand in my son's disappearance. No good townsfolk will have aught to do with them. They deal in curses and fortune-telling. I believe them to be thieves. Oh, my dear son. He's not alive. Not in Barovia.
Okay, so I would say this is kind of a quest, but like with not a lot information and not very clear directions. But anyway, something that we might be able to follow up on later in the game. Okay. So there is another room. And another room. But with nothing interesting inside. So we know that he lost his son. And yeah, that he's dreaming of him. Okay. So we go out. We put down that this is the house with the lost son quest. Because otherwise we will never ever find it again. Okay, there is a dagger in there. It's really like... I have the feeling that as we haven't found a merchant yet, or a shop, that I really have to do stuff differently in this game than in other games. That I can't just take everything with me. So in there... dagger and stuff. Nope. So we check out the next house. It has like a nice banner with a sea dragon or something. So you play? Yeah, I didn't play it back then, but I should have. But the problem is a bit that back then I didn't play stuff in English, and I'm not pretty sure how easy it was to get it in German. But I played games that are that are similar to it. I really enjoy it. It has a great atmosphere. It has a great atmosphere. Potions. Cruel to say, but this is not a happy, jovial place to be. I dare say I have passed through villages where a plague has left them with more life than we'll find here in Barovia. Did you finish it back then in high school? Okay, there's just, yeah, cats. 2 cats. What I really don't understand is that they have an auto map where you can put texts on, but they don't have something similar just for taking notes. So let's check out this house as well, which seems to be a big one. So maybe there is also people in here or stuff. A cloak. This is an ointment. Yeah. It's not seemly we barge into a home uninvited with such brazen disregard for courtesy. Yet when so few will deign to speak with us, what options do we have? He won't talk. Okay. Did you also play, like, there was a second Ravenloft game, the Stone Prophet or something? Did you also play this? Actually, I really like this moment in Dungeons and Dragons history, because I mean, like, around the time when Ravenloft and so on was recent, you also had Planescape and Dark Sun around the time, so like super interesting campaign settings, and to most of them also computer games. This is really a fascinating time. I mean, like, I also like the Forgotten Realms, but this is more exciting than the standard fantasy stuff. Okay, so let's check out these 2 houses as well. And then we might also... Or maybe we go then for a bit of action, like with the main quest. Get out here of the village to get to the cave with the portal. And do you remember whether it was like on the same level or did it get worse or something? Because I till now I only bought Ravenloft Strahd's Possession. But like at the moment I would say if this stays the way it is, I would also go for the second game. He won't talk. Okay, there's another non-talker. Okay. Okay, let's check out this house as the last thing for the moment. It would be so cool to have something like an enhanced edition or a remake of Ravenloft Strahd's Possession. Because I mean, like, this world and this atmosphere is simply fantastic. So, okay, let's go west. to do something for Lord or Count Strahd. So where are we here? Wooded area west of Barovia. So yeah, let's check this out. Maybe save first, because actually like dying here is quite easy. I already found out. Also like Velika is already dead, which is a bit a pain in the ass. As it's not that easy to revive people in this game. So, okay, yeah. Here are these skeletal bats. Okay, there's another one. So there is another house. Yeah, I mean, like it's it's 25 years ago. It's like a long time. So let's check out who we have here. How are you today, sir? There aren't many with the courage to live alone out here, not that I've seen.
What do you see? What can you see beyond light, beyond dust motes stirred in some corner near a window, or some brief flash in the sky which frightens you to the bone? Well, I see the echo of your thoughts and hear the scent of your fear. Ah, you think me mad, but magic does that, doesn't it? I am mad with magic.
My strange-speaking friend, if you're a mage, what are you doing in this meager hut near the Ivers?
Where should I be? Sitting beside some burgomaster's fireplace in an overstuffed chair as though I were his property or his prize? Or squandering my powers to maintain a household of my own? No. I sit here, happy in the rich cathedral of my mind. I observe the rule of excellence. I'm ready for anything. I am waiting for you.
Perhaps you would think more clearly if you walked the trail a while. Would you take the air? Nah. Actually, yeah, I have like a dead companion, but I guess he's simply a mage, and I already have mages. And I think like the not the biggest problem, but the thing that I'm not only a big fan of in this game really is the battle system. And I find it quite hard to actually like do all the clicking and fighting, and at the same time do magic spells with more than one mage. Yeah, like this whole drain level thing I know from the Baldur's Gate games quite well. This will be this will be brutal, but I have the feeling that it's super important to have a cleric, which I don't. I have a paladin, I have a thief, I have actually I think she's a mage, thief, cleric.
You will return when the wave you are riding reaches its peak. Destiny will direct you. Then without thought, with neither hesitation nor concern, you will
Blah
return.
blah blah. Okay, so he is not coming with us. No. She's a fighter, mage, thief. And so at the moment I don't have any cleric, and I think this is the big weakness of my group at the moment, and I don't need another mage. I would need like a good cleric that is able to hit hard and cure people. Okay, he has a... So let's write this down as well. Weird mage potential companion. So, okay, there's... Ooh, a werewolf. Okay, maybe we need a bit of magic. Yeah, but I said like... Generally, yes. Unfortunately, I simply haven't realized when Velika died, and so I have a save game from before the dungeon, but this was like too much to play it again, so it doesn't always work out, but for sure it's definitely a good and important thing in this game to have more than one save game, because like there are just too many things that can go wrong. This is just too many. Albino werewolf. Okay, we have just like to load once more. And actually I think first we will go into the hut again, rest once. Like the most important mechanic in this game is really like that you have the chance to rest almost everywhere. And I'm super grateful that they didn't put anything like a eat and drink mechanic in here as well. It would be hell. Like with the small inventories, to have also food and drink management would be just not good. Not very enjoyable. Okay, let's kill this skeletal bat as well. So another one of them. So be careful, because I mean, like, it's always possible that also the albino werewolf is just also coming, or another big bunch of skeletal bats. I mean, skeletal bats are not that strong and are killed kind of easily. Still a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, there's another one. Ooh. If I recall correctly, somewhere here there should be a teleporter or a cave or both that we should inspect for Count Strahd. Okay, over there stands another person. Another one more save game. I think then we have enough. So okay, there's a couple of rocks, some more skeletal bats. Okay, there is a door or something like this. Is this the girl from the inn? She looks exactly the same, I'd say. Yeah. Okay, surely the day is not as glum as the expression in your eyes would have it.
What my eyes may say is beyond my control, much as I would wish otherwise. Even so, I do not recall giving you permission to greet me eye to eye. Thus, unless you are graced with a magic powerful enough to reach the caverns beneath yon river, turn at once. Leave my sight.
To camp alone in this dread territory is foolish. For your own safety, would you join us as we tour the caverns beneath the Ivers?
For safety's sake, I laugh at you. Yet I am here because I have not found the path which will allow me within the caverns. Should I trust you? I have but one goal: to leave this malodorous and filthy land. Somewhere in those subterranean passages lies a portal. Where it will take me, I know not. But if you help me reach it, yes.
So if you... we believe we can enter the caverns. The question is, can you guide us to the portal?
Can be found. How fortunate our encounter that by chance I have means to enter the place. That chamber where the portal lies. True, I am loath to join any party I do not lead. But if you open the caverns to me, I will follow. Though heed these words, that without me, the portal shall remain
You need to drop one of your party members. Who will it be? Velika, of course, because she's dead. Irmgard, whether given grudgingly or not, your assistance is welcome. One thing appears true, that we shall not find our way through the portal in the caverns without you, alive and well and at your side. Yes, Irmgard is a cleric. Very good. I like. Okay, she fights with a quarterstaff. Okay, so one thing that I really find very positive about this whole game, like with all its also kind of like racist undertones that it has at certain times, as which is mainly a thing of like the time when it was coming out. That what did I want to say? That till now I found 3 characters to join the party. No, 4 characters to join the party, and 3 of them were women, which I would say is quite revolutionary for like the time that this game came out. As like to the day today, it's actually more rare than usual to have a lot of female cast in roleplay games. Quite cool. Quite cool. So, okay. We have our cleric. The cleric can't do a lot yet, but at least something. So, okay, let's check in here. So maybe I'm saving a bit too often, but I'm really afraid. So let's just get in there. No. Let's use the Ivlis seal to the entrance and see that there is another person right in front. Ooh. Huh? kills more. I see that you got the logic. Um, no, actually, as I tried to point out before, I was not completely happy, although I liked Velika as a character quite a bit. As a fighter, thief, mage, she was maybe not the best person to have in the party. I think now we are actually quite good. Like, we have a paladin, we have a thief, we have a cleric, and we have a mage. This makes more sense. And this whole thing about Velika being dead was mainly like that it brought to my mind, oh, it's quite hard to raise people from the dead in this game. So, how do we do it? And like the minimal condition for it is to actually have a cleric in the group. Okay, so we're here, and there is another person to talk to, I guess. This might be the next character that you can hire. Friend, I must ask you, what are you about in this dark artery beneath the Evelys?
Because so few dare to venture here does not make us friends. I am neither your friend nor your enemy, but I may be willing to bargain. You see, I know you, or know of you. I share your goals. You can, as it were, trust me. As we wander these caverns together, you will come to know me as a man of constant resolution. One well suited to become your partner.
Yeah, definitely. If you may be so bold as to ask, in your travels in these caverns, have you encountered anything unusual?
The existence of the caverns themselves, lying beneath the dark Ivers, is unusual. For my part, I am seeking a portal of sorts, rumored to exist. Thieves may use it to travel between Ravenloft and a kingdom known as Elturel. If true, their back and forth wanderings bring untaxed wealth into the land. As an agent of the Burgomaster, I must join your band to assure that you are not so engaged.
The weird thing is a bit like, I said, like there is a lot of women and minority characters, and then like as the part, but like that is also there is this whole thing about the Vistani that are like very, very stereotypical in its way how it's portrayed. But of course, this is also a lot about Ravenloft as a setting as such. But as like, it's really, it has quite some qualities, this game. Third, do you know your way about these caverns?
One might as well toss coins into Lake Zarovich and speak freely in this harsh, unblinking world of ours. Still, having met you here, there may be some good we can do for one another. I posit you this case. Allow this stranger you've met in the caverns to join you, under close watch if necessary, and I will reveal my knowledge when it seems profitable. I insist.
But actually, I don't want to have this elf or half elf in the crew. So, is there no chance to just pass him? Maybe it's time for another time. Saving.
Your courage, too, has not gone unnoticed. first I believed.
By all the knavish, scandalous.
Okay, no. They are quite interesting. Just like the discourse about Roma and Sinti as such went on quite a bit, and like people are much more sensitive nowadays about this whole gypsy thing. In the world itself, I find them super interesting, and especially with all the people that are not talking to you here in Ravenloft. They are very important force or like group of people that is different. I would say. Huh? Is there any way to pass by this guy? Or okay, I think I'm but come on, like this game can't force me to take this stupid one with me.
Because
I mean, otherwise this would be quite a shitty way of storytelling if I'm completely forced to take this character, I'd say. At the moment, I don't really know how I can surpass him. Should we just cast a couple of other magic missiles? No. Was Bloodwitch also by SSI or was it another company? I'm sure that I haven't played Menso Beranzan, but like for sure I played one or two games that are in like a similar style. But I guess actually like the okay, so let's take him and.
your courage, too.
Truly, this parting comes at a thirsty time. I have every hope of making my way back to the tavern. What's it called? Blood of the Wine. Blood of the Wine. Something like that. Should you need my aid once more. Okay, cool. This is quite good, so we can get her back. So, who's Vladislav? He is a chaotic neutral fighter. Okay. Ooh, he has a plate mail. Good. Barnaba gets like the better armor. Pick up the cloak. So, okay. But okay, this means we are just forced to take him for this dungeon, but we don't have to drag him much further, so afterwards we can exchange him again by whatever her name was. The funny elfish girl that was in the Burgomaster's mansion. So let's check out what's in this dungeon. Is this a skeleton? It's a skeleton. Skeleton. Hi. Hi. So let's use the most important mechanic of the game. Resting. So okay, there are traps obviously. So let's go there, 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 there. Okay. Oh, but there is another trap of these. Good thing is we can rest more often. So, okay, we surpassed the lightning stuff. Trespassed. There's another skeleton. I think this game would win like so much if it would have a bit more like updated graphic, because I mean like in this pixel mesh that we have in front of us, it's sometimes quite hard to actually see what's going on. I mean like it's not a bad graphic, I don't want to imply that. It's just not that much up to date anymore, which of course it doesn't need to be, as it's like from 1994. But I said like also in terms of atmosphere and playability, it would just be so cool to have a version with a more updated graphic where you actually see what's going on in this part of the dungeon a bit better. So okay, there's another skeleton. I find like I did as like the first dungeon that I properly did one in Barovia, like caverns under Barovia kind of stuff. And I have the feeling that the monsters that were there, which were quite a lot of living walls, were kind of harder than the one that are here. Like the skeletons are, seems like quite okay-ish. Okay, I can't do anything with like this whirling. Or on the other hand, I mean like I could just try to use the Ivers seal of entrance. Ivers seal of entrance, but it doesn't work, so no, I don't want to quit. So okay, there is a puddle of water or something. That's a nice detail. As I said, like, it would be so great if this would just be everything a bit clearer. I mean, there are so many nice details. There's so much cool parts of this graphics. But yeah, if you look a bit farther within a dungeon, it just like all meshes too much together in this pixelated mesh that is in front of us. So, okay. Is there another skeleton? Ah, there is another skeleton. Was wondering. I heard a skeleton. I haven't seen a skeleton. Okay, there are 2 scrolls. Ooh, knock is a nice spell. But I mean, on the other hand, I don't need any wizard spells at the moment, as I don't have my mage with me. Absolutely. But I fear that something like Ravenloft Strahd's possession was simply not such an highlight from that time that it won't get it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe there would be a community that actually would be in favor of getting it. I'm always a bit torn between like, hey, I would like to have this old contents in a this old contents or these old games in a better optic, or like a remake of that. Or maybe it would be even cooler to get like a complete new story, but in this world. Like having a proper, up-to-date, cool roleplay game set in Ravenloft in 2020. Come on, I don't have enough space for all this stuff. Maybe I just like put some chainmails down that I don't use anyway, and it seems if there is no place to actually get rid of stuff. That's true. That is true. Well, I think if I would be to choose, I think in the end I would decide for, hey, I would like to have new stories, complete new games, but in this classic settings. Like instead of getting something like, although it was not that bad, here like the Numenera game, the Torment, getting a new game in Planescape, getting a new game in Ravenloft, getting a new game in Dark Sun. That would be amazing. Maybe like in the style of Divinity Original Sin or something. Or even in this style would be quite cool. But of course, like, it won't happen. I'm not pretty sure, like, what could happen here. Like, I'm quite sure that there will something be happening, or that you needed like a certain object or something that you can open all these parts. This is a bit when we get it. It's so nice that like the skeletons are so easy enemies. I can feel you. Oh. Did I just get into it and then it opened this time? This is one of these moments that I have sometimes in this game, where it's just like something happens and I'm not pretty sure what and why. So let's see whether this happens as well when we when we go in there, nothing happens. Okay. That's a strong skeleton this time. But we just use the most important mechanic once more. And I mean, like, the basic setting of Ravenloft is simply like so rich. You could do so many cool... Oh, that's good. That's good. Like, for none of the people that I have here at the moment, but a wand of magic missiles is exactly the thing that the elvish mage that I had would need. Like, the basic thing of Ravenloft is like so rich, you could do so many cool horror games with it. I mean, like, most of them with kind of a similar... I can't seem to make this key work. It must be for a door other than this. Okay, so we need to find another key. A green one. But there's still a bit... Okay, up here. Where it could be. Because I mean, like, Count Strahd is only one of these big enemies that is here. Yeah, I mean, like, again, I think it would be much easier with better graphics and so on, because sometimes it's just like, is it now like an error in the graphics, or I think if it would like visually be clearer that you just got teleported or something. I can imagine. Like, if you would look at the VODs of like my first and second stream of Ravenloft, I have so many moments of just standing in front of a door and simply not knowing what to do, because I tried to use a key, or I just stood there and I would have like to look to the right to click on a stone in the wall or something like that. There's a lot of stuff that is not really well explained by the game, I would say, that happens. But but on the other hand, it gives you this cool moments. This cool moments where you just found out how it worked, and for a moment you're so proud of yourself, as if you would have just like solved a Rubik's Cube or a really, really difficult puzzle or something, although it was just that you found out how you use a key in this key lock. And I mean, like, the thing that sometimes you get so frustrated in this game makes also something wonderful with the easier solved riddles, because they also feel better. Because when you got the hints and you got the pick to dig for a key or something, and you thought, this will be complicated because the controls of the game are not that blah blah blah. And then it simply works. So nice, so nice. A halberd, a sling, sling bullets. We don't need sling bullets. I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough to use distance or ranged attacks in this game. It just feels like so much of a pain in the ass if you know that you only have 8 arrows per quiver. So you have 8 shots and then you have to change weapons or something. I won't get into this. Yeah. Of course, of course, you were also still much more used to it back in the 90s and the beginning of the 2000s to just like spend more time in finding out how everything works, because you're not told everything. And like nowadays you would say this was bad game design. Back then this was just normal. I think this is one of the reasons why I enjoy playing this game despite all the frustrating moments and so on so much, because it is a well-designed game. It has great atmosphere. It has a great world. It has some parts of the gameplay that are not the best, but it still works. That's true. That's true. But instead of internet walkthroughs, you simply bought the walkthrough book instead. I'm not pretty sure. I might still have somewhere the hint book for Baldur's Gate 2. What did just happen? Did we get teleported again? Yeah, we got teleported again. That's quite big, I'd say. The caverns of the west of Barovia. Okay. So we are in a different part of the caverns now. Or of course next to the hint books. Of course sometimes you also just had the chance, or actually like you had it for quite a lot of things, that you had this kind of help hotline that you actually could just like phone to someone to get some hints to, if you didn't find the solution of a problem in a game on your own. I mean, Nintendo for sure had a hotline, and I never called there, but I'm quite sure that I've seen some other telephone numbers as well for like this kind of, if you need help and you don't manage it yourself, then call there. Different times back then, different times. So, okay. Okay, there is another one. No, it's even 2. Good. Potions of extra healing. Extra healing. Cleric holy symbol. What is it for? And maybe also one of the things about what was different back then. Of course, like the manual. The manual for Ravenloft is actually a book. It has like 100 pages. And of course, there's also quite some stuff in there that, from a modern point of view, is not the stuff that needs to be explained. Cleric scroll fortify. Good. So, I'd say I'm going for a quick toilet break. So, we're back. So, I'm actually like a big fan of the auto map feature of this game. Like, with all the problems that it has, it's such a good thing that it has this auto map feature. Otherwise, it would, I guess, be quite hard to not get lost very quickly. So, okay, let's go on with this exploration of this huge caverns. I mean, like in the end, it's not huge, but it's not small either. Like there is quite something. Okay, skeleton somewhere there. Okay, so I'm quite horrified. Like sometimes it's really like out of nothing that this kind of scream happens. Generally, I'm a big fan of the audio of the whole game. Like on the one hand, it's great for a game of this time that so many parts of the dialogue is actually voice acted. And of course, like these are MIDI sounds and so on, but really like makes a great atmosphere. They did so good on the whole atmosphere stuff generally, but I would say like it's a lot due to the music and sound effects that they're using. Bronze plate helm. So now it would be good to know what is the best stuff. Bronze plate mail has bonus 6. So this we put down. The cloak we also put down. Sorry. So bronze plate helm, so that it fits together. So there's a lot of mazes. But why is all this stuff laying around here? Ah, okay. It's obviously like a storage room and we had to open it extra, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, good. So this means we explored everything here, so we have to go there, and I think this was also the place where the last time we got teleported. So we are going straight and now to the right. Oh no, this was not the place where we got teleported. Where did we get teleported? This time we didn't get teleported. There's a lot of objects. Now I'm confused again. I'm confused again because I'm quite sure that it was somewhere around here where I got teleported last time. But this time not. So let's check out the bigger scale on here. So okay, let's go here and see whether quarter stuff. No, we don't need a quarter stuff. Okay. This was not a teleport, but it opened up at least. Okay, so, but at the moment I have the feeling that there is no place anymore that is not explored, but as we know, on the one hand there was like this one place where we would still needed a key, but we don't have a key yet. Okay, let's just go up again and search this area once more and see whether we just like stumble into something. Maybe here could be a secret door. Okay, this was the sling and the rocks. Ah yeah, here is maybe we write this down. Key. Here is a key needed. Let's turn once more. See whether we find this key somewhere. No. Here it isn't. Okay, let's get frustrated. Okay, well, we'll check out this area also once more. No, wrong direction. No, this was too far. Okay. Okay, there's like a lot of noise that is going on here. I have no idea what it means. Yeah, this is the keyhole. Key, the lock. Okay, let's. Ah, did I? Ah, very good. We found our teleporter spot once more. Okay, good. So we have here another part of the caverns. So let's check them out. See what kind of interesting stuff we find. This looks just like a skeleton, like bones of a person. So not like a not like a revived skeleton, but cause critical wounds. Normal longsword. Ooh, a wand of enemy detection. I would say wands we should take with us. Okay, good. So. Okay, yeah, this is... I have lost Irmgard, and with her any hope of entering the portal in the caverns. Yet, had I been successful, still I would be no closer to recovering Lord Dell's amulet. Perhaps this has been a distraction, a ploy to keep us from our quest. We know not if okay, I think normally this would have been spoken by our main characters, not by Vladislav. So yeah, cause critical wounds we are taking with us, and like the wand of enemy detection we also take with us, and put down a quarter stuff. So okay, now we go back, save once more, to not get killed once more by the lightning trap that is somewhere. Was it here? Okay, this is this was the teleporter slot bag. So now we go. No. Yes. Yeah. Sorry for not being like more talkative, but I really have to concentrate a bit to not get lost on the way back to the teleportal. So, here we are again. Good. And we know now that here is a teleportal as well. So then let's have a look in this corner of this part of the caverns. And I think this was the... no. Okay, once more. We have to open this swirling whatever it is, magical barrier, and then go back. Good. We survived. This is the most important. Every one of us survived. So, okay, now we wait for the skeleton. Good. So what kind of cavern is this here now? Okay, so here, okay, yeah. I mean, like, it's great. There is so many adventurous stuff that is laying around here. bigger maze. That's maybe better than a quarter staff. Also better than a spear, so let's stay with a halberd. Our cleric is using a halberd to kill the enemies. Okay, so let's go in this direction. Ah, okay, there is another rope kind of thing that we have to pull to have an effect to open something or something like this. So here we are now. Entertain us, dear caverns. I mean, like this at the moment, this is actually quite exciting. Ooh. I mean, in the end, it's not a lot of stuff that happens beside, like, sometimes a trap, some enemies, and so on, but that's quite cool. That is quite cool. I like this. And by the way, we are back on on 3 viewer. This is quite cool. Thanks for being here and being on this crazy ride with me. We will clean every single small corner of this caverns sooner or later, and we will find the portal. What we're here for actually is finding a portal, and we got this quest by no one else than the one and only Lord Strahd, or Count Strahd, who is like the ruler of this place, of this part of Ravenloft. Okay, but so here I'm back in an area that I know. And I haven't found a key. Good. Okay, let's check out this part, I'd say. Okay, no, we have to load once more. And we go just the other way around. We just go the other way around to get to this part that we haven't completely discovered yet. It might be that there is another teleportal or something else. Maybe also one other of these rope kind of things to open another door or do something. Or maybe not. And then we have to find another place where we still can progress further. No. This is one of the moments where I feel a bit like, ah. Ah, okay, there is another one of these. So this was here. Okay, this one is already out. But what did happen now? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been here before. Ah, okay. There is this place where something opened. Everything looks the same in this caverns. Without the auto map I would be completely lost most of the time. So I'm very, very grateful for the auto map. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. What is this? Ooh, a bone golem. Okay, this. After all these easy skeletons, the next thing that there is thrown at me is a bone golem. So now I know where I have to go to open this door. So, okay. The bone golem is released. So, okay, now we save once more. What? What did happen to them? What does it mean? Are they petrified? Are they turned into stone? What did happen? Where is this? Ah, there is a bone golem. So. Okay, let's load once more. And what we're going to do now. What we're going to do now is taking a look. I don't have it open anymore. Taking a look in the manual. Let's read about a bone golem. Because what's also in the manual, as said, it's a complete book. It's 100 pages. It's a complete bestiary, but like it's a complete handbook of monsters in there as well. So maybe there are some useful hints. Third level magic spells. There we are. Golem bone. A golem is an artificial form. a body or skeleton animated by the dark powers. It is under the complete control of its creator. The bone golem is assembled wholly from the bones of animated skeletons which have been defeated in combat. Any manner of skeletal undead will do, from traditional skeletons to the bones of animals and monsters, the compiled result often taking on a nightmarish appearance. An attack from one of these creatures can do 3 to 24 points of damage. Ouch. With each successful blow from a golem's claw, and they're capable of a hideous laugh, which is known to cause paralysis and or death. Okay, paralysis is what was happening to my... Those who have fought with bone golems know magical weapons can provide an effective defense, but that the evil creation are immune to all life and mind affecting spells. Okay, I don't use life and mind affecting spells, I think. So we have to try it. I'm not pretty sure what happens here. Whether this is about the turn undead. Maybe they took the turn undead thing very, very literal. But I won't complain. If this is a way how I kill a bone golem, that's fine with me. Why is Vladislav not fighting at all? Okay. Did we just kill? We just killed a bone golem! Wow! That's great. That's great. I'm so proud of myself. Although this was super cheesy, to be honest. Like, I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea why only these two attacked and these two didn't. Like the turn undead thing. But is this really what turn undead is doing? Does it turn undead? Are they just turning and going round and round and round? I actually thought that, or at least I experienced it also like in other games, a bit more like, I don't know, I don't need throwing daggers. Ooh, a cleric scroll of Raise Dead. It's good. Another mace. I mean, like in other games, I've seen turn undead more in a way of actually making undead kind of panic. That they would turn and flee instead of just like turn around like the bone golem did. Well, I said, like, I won't complain, even if this was just like a bug or something. I'm happy that it happened. But okay, now we've been here. But now we're again at a point where I don't really... Oh, what does it mean again? I haven't been so often yet in this dungeon at a point where I thought I have no idea what I should do. I still need a key and I have no idea. What I can try on the other hand, which I should have tried before, is simply like opening this door with a lockpick. Why do I have a thief with me if not to pick lock doors? This worked quite well in the past, and there's a good reason why, if I have any chance, that I try to get a thief with me. So, okay, there is no connection here. Okay, but then I go the other way around again to get to the teleporter, to not get into the lightning trap once more. That was quite hurtful, the 3 times that I've been in this lightning trap. Or no, now I'm in the lightning trap, right? But I'm on the... Okay, good. No, I'm just stupid. I've been here, yes. There is an auto map function and I still get lost. This is so embarrassing. So, resting is important now. So now we go down there. And yes. There is nothing. But if we go here, we got we got teleported back. So, and here we are once more at the... I didn't wanna... So, you... By the crafty hands of Atalar, Master Thief of the Realm and my mentor, this lock cannot be picked. I've tried all I know. Okay, this is what I feared that would happen, but... Okay, so this means we still have to find a key. So let's check out the map once more. I mean, like, there is a lot of stuff, there is a lot of stuff. There is only a little bit of stuff. There is some stuff. I guess we have to search like the whole caverns once more. Let's at least like check out this room and this room. And tell the screamer that this is really not necessary. All this screaming. The neighbors could wake up or something. So there's a lot of stuff, but it doesn't look as if there's also somewhere a key. And we're looking for a key, so that's not the place where we should be. And of course it would be quite lame if the lock is here. And like the key over here, so... Okay, good. So... yeah, this is all the rocks and the sling. Which is not super exciting for me, so... Nope. Okay, turn once more. Let's check out what's in here. A short sword. We don't need a short sword, not another one. So, okay. Here, in here is nothing. Nothing. I guess if somewhere is something, then it's more here, but also here is nothing. But there's a lot of noise that you can hear there. Okay, then we go over there. Oh! I missed one skeleton. Okay, here in this small tube, this small little cavern, there was also nothing. So, okay, then we go here and check out here. It's really at the moment like looking for this kind of small like small niches. Is this a word in English? I guess so. I hope that I can use it in this way as well. Looking for every niche. Ah, there is another key thing. We should also write this down. And of course we should also try to lockpick this part. Oh, but maybe not while a skeleton is... Ah! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I mean, on the one hand, super cool that we found something where we... Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. But now I know where to go to get further. So we have to go down here, down here, down here, down here, to here. This is a lock that I was for a very short moment I was super happy, like, oh, I did save next to, like before I tried to pick the lock, and then no, it's the other lock. It's not the lock that would have been necessary right now. So okay, now we go this way, and here we are. Here we are. Is this, no. We got lost completely. So. But now to the left. Now to the right, right? Yes, now straight. Yes. Now a bit to the left and to the right again. Killing the one skeleton that I forgot. Okay, now I'm going into the right direction. In here we are correct. Yes. Good. Save. Another save game. Whew. Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed. This is going to be hard. Like, of course, the one skeleton, not that much, but there is a bone golem behind it. Ah, okay. Good. This did work. This is how turn undead can work as well, it seems. Ah. Maybe I'm stupid and this is why Sladislav is not fighting with us. Maybe this is a two-handed weapon and I put a shield next to the two-handed weapon. A broadsword might be two-handed. So, composite. No. Okay, then it's just the two of them that have to kill this bone golem as well. Ah, okay, there's another one. What is wrong with Vladislav? Unencumbered? Moderate. Okay, wait, just exchange stuff. Light. She's really bad and okay, and of course like her weapon is kind of heavy. Does it work better that way? That's another moment where I thought slowly I'm getting to really having understood the gameplay, but obviously not. Why is Vladislav not a okay, we're just going once again for the manual and check it out a bit more. We also not going to go on with the stream for a long time. I mean, like, it's past midnight here, so amazing training to attack Vistani weapons. I don't care. Adventuring. Combat. To attack, your character must have their weapons in hand and ready. To accomplish that, place the mouse cursor over one of the character's portraits at the bottom of the screen and left click with the mouse. The inventory screen appears and the game pauses. Items owned by your character, including weapons and armor, appear on the screen. Do the standing figures hold weapons, sword, axes, slings, etc. in their hand? If so, those weapons are in hand. If your character are barehanded, look for weapons in the inventory slots at the bottom of the screen. By left-clicking on an object in an inventory slot, you can move it up to your character's hand. Left-click again and it is in hand. So, okay, let's do this. So now it is in hand, but it's not ready. Why is it not ready? Move armor and clothing in the same way. Okay, yeah, this is what we do, and this is kind of intuitive, so this is fine. By clicking by ready, we mean the weapon is in usable condition. If it's not, the weapon is shaded out on the adventure screen. A right click returns you to the adventure screen, ready to battle. It is possible to have an item in hand but not ready. Two-handed weapons demand the attention of all 10 of your character's fingers. On the inventory screen, the weapon would appear in one hand, while the second hand would have to be free before the weapon could be ready. This is what I thought might be the case here. But even if I put the shield away, it is not ready. Is it in the wrong hand? No. Melee, thrown, and ranged weapon compose the three basic types. So weapons allowed. He is a normal fighter, right? Paladins, rangers, thieves, mages, fighters. Weapons allowed all. Races allowed all. Prime requisite strength. I don't get it. So this is a paladin sword. I guess we have to look this up as well. Weapons allowed: mace, flail, staff, and sling. Okay. That is the reason why Irmgard is not attacking at all. That she has a weapon that she's not. Ah, okay. That's a maze. This should be possible. Clerics, mace, flail, staff, or sling. That's a maze. Or maybe we have to find for her. Ah, very good. I like. So okay, we know that the key is there. What I'm now quickly going to take is so that also Irmgard is such a nice name. Very, very German. But very, very old-fashioned. Irmgard. We will get for Irmgard a quarterstaff somewhere, because it seems... but this of course is possible. But strength 14 should be fine for a maze, right? It doesn't matter. Okay. We for sure need a weapon that she also can use. Otherwise, she's not useless, but much less useful than possible. And this is what we don't want. So throwing knife we put away. We don't care. Ah, okay, you can have like the holy symbol and at the same time use the staff. Very good. So then we're going back to the place where we just came from. Because there we were standing in front of a key which I'm quite sure is the one and only key that we need for this dungeon that will open. Let's stand here right in front of the key and use this moment to save another time, another save game. And I just have to say thanks for watching. Was a blast. Thanks kills more that if I hang out so much. By any chance, if you're not following yet, if you watch this as VOD or anything, I would be delighted to get a follow of you, to have you, not just Killsmore but anyone, as a follower. And if you're interested in Ravenloft, Strahd's Possession content or other retro RPG content, then you're here quite in the right spot. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Normally on Mondays I'm putting up a kind of a timetable for the rest of the week, so thanks for watching. So so then you will see when the next Ravenloft stream is up.